evening, morning, and/or afternoon, Blood Bowl fans. This is Gamba. I am here with Steak Sauce and Mr. Metal. Guys, say hello.
How's it going?
We're back!
We
Did
are.
you miss us?
I hope
Yeah,
so.
you missed us.
I hope so. We're gonna do a double this week, guys. We're gonna be covering Week 5 and Week 6 in this recap. We're gonna try to keep it quick and dirty, even though we are about at the halfway point of the season. So, without further ado, Season 4, Division 4, Day 5.
Yeah, we had some games, like they were played, and they
Oh,
were good.
man.
There was nothing big, nothing like the Division 5, Division 4 aren't listening to me, dude. I keep saying, if you want to get talked about, get a 3-0, get a big 3-touchdown game, get something on the board, and they're just not listening, man. They're all like 1-0s and shit. But I have to say, my choice for the division, the one that I'm still focusing on, Alv, 1-0. So they gotta win.
Yeah. Looking over at Day 6, it's all, once again, pretty close games. 1-1, 1-2.
Alv pulled a draw, whereas Sin and Virtue, who are also another big name pick, they got a 1-1 in Week 5, and then another 1-1 in Week 6 as well. So there's a lot of one-score draws.
Yeah, the humans pulled a 2-0, which is always nice. But I know the Beards, Booze, and Bashing are really having a hard season. They're just roughing it. If we take a quick look at the leaderboard, it kind of gives us an idea.
My boy Aftermath is struggling, but he has said to me, I've spoke to him about it. He asked for some advice and stuff, and I was like, dude, you're a dwarf team. You're getting there. You're building. Just keep getting the SP because he's getting casualties. He's doing damage.
Yeah, that slow starting dwarf team, low TV dwarf, so bad.
If you're not great, if you're new at the game, it can be troublesome. But he's got Mighty Blow and a Troll Slayer. He's got a bit of guard coming through. He's starting to get there, man.
Yeah, but I'm gonna also defend it. I mean, I don't care what anyone says. I'm not a dwarf coach, but my season as playing dwarfs at a low TV, it doesn't suck, but it doesn't go good for it if you can't get casualties and you have no skills that help you get casualties.
Speaking of skills that get you casualties, Crom's Crimson Crushers had a Mighty Blow Block Chaos Warrior level up Week 5. I'm thinking Week 6 he get Claw.
Let's take a quick look.
Yeah, Crom himself from the Crom's Crimson Crushers
is now a Mighty Blow Claw, so he's pretty close to getting piling on.
But he hasn't gone full Russian. He went block first. Now just imagine if you'd have ignored the block and he took the Mighty Blow, then the Claw,
Then you're piling on.
and then the piling on, and then you take block. Yeah, can you feel it?
That's
there's nothing wrong with wanting a little safety in a league with Chaos.
I don't
I
know.
know.
I like Sage is proving everything right about Blood Bowl, and that Nuffle rewards those who are risky because he is all like, no, straight murder skills right now.
Although, Crom's boys, he does have extra arms and Agi4 on the same dude. He also has a block Minotaur.
No, he's got a good looking team. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the Minotaur.
Skills,
I'm not a big fan of the Minotaur. I'd cut him loose, but I don't. A big guy is kind of risky.
Yeah, if you ask me, the Minotaur's a great player on the wrong team.
Yeah.
He's a great piece, but not for Chaos. Because there's so many better players on Chaos. But at the same time, he's got block on it, which is super fucking reliable. And you know what? If he's not going to cut the moose loose, then, at least he's got a reliable moose because he's got the block.
Yeah.
I'd say hold on to it as long as he needs to. Until his Beastmen get some skills, it's not a bad thing.
No, it's not a terrible thing.
And hey, Cersei is the Chaos guy, let's face it. If he says it's not a terrible thing...
But not a good Chaos player. Don't take my word on anything.
So basically, if he says keep it, you want to lose it?
I'm a big fan of getting rid of the Mino, but on an unskilled team in your first season, if he's got block, I'd run him until he went into the ground.
Oh yeah, now he's become priceless. I mean, getting the doubles and getting block on him makes him really good because now you can afford to put him next to people and take the blocks.
So basically, ride him till he's buried. Is that the moose advice right now?
Well, if you played him smart and you got tentacles on him, he becomes a really good roadblock and stand firm, because then you could tie up a lot of players, especially in this league with elves. If he has block, it's going to be hard to knock him down. Stand firm means he's going to stand there, and tentacles means no one's going anywhere.
This is true.
So if he builds him like something like that, because he kind of seems to be building his team more towards utilitarian, which I like. He's got some murder pieces, but he's got the block. He's got extra arms and agility, ball carrier. So he's playing to win. He's not playing to murder, straight up.
The team.
Well, unless you get on the wrong side of the block, might you blow a claw guy? Which
Well,
he's probably playing that guy to murder.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's got a positional to murder, but he's also got players to score. Like I said, the bull can get leveled up and definitely become a nice roadblock.
He needs to get a mighty blow, kill piece beastman for blitzing.
Oh, definitely.
No! What has happened to this poor team?
Which
Rift
one is
Cannon, dude. Black. Speaking about riding it till it dies, have you seen Black Pyramid?
I looked at their.
There's not a lot of them left.
That's not what you want to see week 6.
Error 404. Dark Elf not found.
Well, at least his blitzers all have blodge. He's going the.
That's what I like about you, sis. You're a cup half full kind of guy, you know.
I mean, I think after watching the Cowboys in the Super Bowl, every Dark Elf team is going to get as much blodge as possible.
Yeah, but at the same time, I like the cup half full. Well, he's got blodge on 4 guys, yeah, but he's only got 5 guys on the entire team. No, he's got 6 currently.
Well, one of the positives about a Dark Elf team, especially Season 1 of our league, is that if he's got all the positionals, i.e. the blitzers, you know what's just as good as a line elf? A loner line elf. They're not scoring, they're just going to eat blows.
Guard. That's going to be missed.
Yeah,
but that's only a missed next game. It's not a big deal.
Yep, it'll be back.
So, I mean, honestly, he's not in a bad spot. He can still win games with just those 4 blitzers and a bunch of line elves.
Yeah, the team I'm excited about is the Jam.
You're excited about the Jam? The Jam?
The humans?
The human team.
The Humies?
With the Strength Blitzer and a Mighty Blow Tackle Blitzer coming around.
I don't
know. Come through. 2 very developed catches. Nicely developed catches, actually.
We have not watched any of his games, and I am disappointed in myself because I like human teams that we have not supported him more, and I'm sorry.
He's 4-1-1, so he's doing well, man. If you look at the leaderboards, there's 3 guys with 4 wins, and it's Alv, who I've been shouting about. It's the Jam, and it's Good Morning FC, and there's not a lot between them. What a Good Morning FC looking like?
Jimmy the Ogre. Good Morning FC. They're one of the top, aren't they?
Yeah.
Frank the Undead Tank.
He is a tank and indeed.
Break, tackle, mummy. Yeah, that's pretty nice. He's got 4 guard. Although one of them's on a ghoul. That's cool.
That's a good
He's
one.
got a I'm sorry. Can we all just take a moment to just love the fact that one of his players is called Ghoulie McGhoulface?
Yeah.
It's good.
It is good.
I'm just, you know what? There's no other team tonight that we can talk about that is going to make me happier than the fact that he's got a player called Ghoulie McGhoulface.
What
It
about?
was all about Alv in this division, but now Good Morning FC takes it. Sorry, guys.
What about Goblin McGoblinface?
Well, Goblins don't exist as a separate team yet, but as soon as they did, I will have a Goblin McGoblinface on my team in honor of Ghoulie McGhoulface.
See, the one thing I don't like about Good Morning FC is the white going, well, guard. I used to take guard. But Mighty Blow piling on is always my first white level ups.
See, I was talking about this to Gerber, Lord Arcadia, today, actually, about whites and undead and things, and which way you go with these pieces, whether you take Mighty Blow, whether you take guard. And his entire description was Mighty Blow is a brilliant short term kind of short. If you go guard as like an investment kind of thing because it just gets you wins, whereas Mighty Blow gets you more skill ups.
Yeah.
So it depends whether you want to win or get the skill ups.
Not a lot of SPP in general though on his whites.
Well, whites are surprisingly good at ball handling, to be honest.
Yeah, they got human stats, so I mean, they're
a beastman that starts with luck and
regen, which don't knock regen.
I'm bringing it back to chaos every single time.
Talk about what you know, sis. Talk about
zombie's just a beastman -2 movement and agility.
Looking at the leaderboard, Right now, the top 3 are really, really close in their fight for the number 1 spot.
I would say only being halfway through, Addicts and Sir Chocula have a chance too. I wouldn't rule out,
and
Oh
even
yeah,
Black Pyramid, considering they have half a team, are doing really well for themselves as well. To be fair,
anyone can take it. I mean, having 7 matches still to go, anyone can go to Good Morning FC could die of a heart attack tomorrow, and then he's thrown
I don't
out.
know about anyone, but
Well, all of them besides Aftermath could be on a bus and they all die, and then he wins by default. So technically, anyone can take it.
Saying, guys, if Aftermath invites you on holiday, don't
all get on the same bus. Everyone get on a separate bus or carpool 2 at a time.
I'm surprised Filthy Hippies isn't further up.
Yeah, but they're
They seem to be
filthy.
doing really in the games.
Probably because they're 50.
They're filthy, man.
Yeah,
I
it's
think they
surprising.
keep,
Looking
like,
at their
dying.
team, they have a really good team. A kick piece. They have really good war dancers.
2 guard linemen.
Yeah.
What I feel like Filthy Hippies need to do is they need to go take a look at physics benders over in the rel. I believe physics benders are in the rel.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know that, and they're just like they get like 4 touchdowns a game just because they can. They're fun. I like them.
Yeah,
They
they're
get my
good. Good
attention.
coach. They're a good coach.
Filthy Hippies is a great team though.
Oh yeah, I think they.
Lodge, catcher.
Oh, dude, it's the Wood Elf team that all Wood Elf coaches would be happy to have. Except it's made one faux pas in my mind that it's missing a tree. And I love the tree on Wood Elf teams, and no one will ever talk me out of loving the tree. I'm a pure tree hugger when it comes to Wood Elves.
That's gonna be your next team is Metal and the Pure Tree Huggers.
I kind of want to move away from Armor 7 unless
Alright.
it's goblins.
No worries. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's go to Div 3.
Let's go to Div 3, boys and girls. Let's see what's... Okay, there's still a game. I think this might need adminning. Sage...
No,
is
he's already
actually-
contacted me.
Have you spoke about it? Good.
They are playing tomorrow, and they need an extension, and I told them that's fine because I have morning shifts, so I'll just wake up at 3 a.m. my time, and that's when I'll roll the league over instead of 12.
God, why are you waking up at 3 a.m. your time? There's never a good...
Because I got to go to work.
Speaking of Sage, though, he's 4-0-1. I mean, he's got a game in hand, and he's taking a loss, which, is probably going to upset him a little bit. But this is rookie Chaos, and they're not playing like rookie Chaos player.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
they lost to N%, which kind of surprised me, because N% look like the worst version of Sage's team.
Wait, did they lose to... Hold on. I
He
thought
lost 1-0 to En%.
I thought he won for some reason.
No, he lost 1-0.
No, that's... Oh, I'm looking at week 5, that's why. You guys are confused.
No, sorry.
No,
Did
he won.
He won. Okay, no. What
He
am I
lost.
looking then? Who did he lose
He
to?
lost to the Odd of Wog. That beastly
Oh, yeah, no.
that orc
Yeah.
team that when last time we looked at them, I said they're going to take the league,
Yeah, they're nice. They're a good-looking team, to be fair.
and
Well,
they just.
Their thrower upsets me, so...
Why does their thrower upset you?
Because he took block.
He's taking block across the board. He's going for a safe team.
But it's a thrower. You take leader. Because it's a thrower.
True, but block on most of the black orcs. It's looking strong.
No, I love the rest of the team, but I disagree strongly. If you've watched any of these videos in the past, there's a pretty much running theme where I talk about killing Minotaurs and Rat Ogres and talk about getting leader on anyone
I
who
think
can get
we
leader.
had this discussion last time we did this.
We have
but
this every discussion, every
can
time,
we
all the times.
discuss the problem with the fact that every orc team seems to get agi ups. Every
Yeah,
orc team.
what is going on with these orcs?
Nuffle's allowed to pick favorites.
Are they feeding them like agi-based squigs?
Maybe.
Right, I'm going to say one more thing about this division as well before we can talk about whatever else you want to talk about, but I'm just going to say, Shawnee, fuck you, Shawnee. I'm not even looking at your team. You've got to level up, and I know what you've done with your players, and I'm not getting involved.
Well, I know my pick that I want to look at before moving on. I want to look at
Great.
Sage's team. Sage's team has been leveling up, and honestly, I don't normally pick people's matches and don't watch them without commentating, but I have been watching every single one of Sage's matches just to watch them. And I don't
That
how to play rookie chaos,
And
right?
That is a
no,
lot
just
of murder.
just to watch because I have just been blown away with how he's been able to do so much with so little. Because I'm not a good chaos coach because there's no skills and that makes life very hard. But he has been very tactical and very smart about his plays. And
Yeah, we're choosing who to base, where to base,
yep,
and choosing where. He's just done so very well. And maybe, yeah, Knuffles maybe had a little bit of a hand in a few things, bits and bobs. But you know what? If you're going to take Mighty Blow first on everyone, I feel like Knuffle has got your back, you know?
No extra arms, Beastman for ball carrying.
no,
Just pure. He's got more Mighty Blow and Claw than my team has.
But what made me laugh was when I was speaking to Sage, because I, helped. I was part of the reason Sage is playing here. I kind of recruited Sage, and he was telling me how he really liked the atmosphere, and he was going to play Chaos because they need a long time to develop, and he was going to get to, he expects to be here for a long time, and he was going to play a more utilitarian Chaos because he wanted to see what you could do with Chaos and all the different things, and not just play the average. And then he's got two claw Mighty Blow guys in like week 5.
well, if you watch his streams, which I've been not a stream, I've had to watch his replays. Obviously, we're on different time zones, but he talks about his logic behind it, and it makes a lot of sense in my mind. Because as of right now in the beginning of the league, it does him more good to be able to remove pieces than have one guy who can score.
Oh yeah, no, I don't disagree, and I know why he's doing it.
Yeah.
And I think it's it's a real good lesson for coaches. It just makes me laugh that he came in with this one idea and then went, you know what, no.
He's gonna come back to it. I guarantee you, he's gonna start developing it. One of these, probably, I can't pronounce any of their names. So the guy with the S name with block looks like he might be moving that route to be a ball carrier, or he might be waiting for the first agi up and then be like, that's the ball carrier.
That's the way you gotta go.
Skizunio?
Kitsune.
Yeah, S name guy with block.
Kitsune.
They're all Sage's viewers. I believe they're actually. In fact, I recognize several of the names like Monkey G. I believe they're either Sage's viewers or Sage's Patreons.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
We can all drool over Sage's team. The team I'm looking at, though, is the Wraith.
Lyrics Wraith, just because he
Lyrics
rolls the
Wraith.
most ridiculous level ups.
Let's just Mighty Blow, Blodge, Guard, Strength 6 Mummy.
Yeah, he's got a strength 6 mummy, and that's like it's that choice. Do you take block on a double? Well, yeah, but what if you roll double 6? Just take the strength, man. I love it. It's so Knuffle take the wheel.
Mhm.
It's brilliant. It's beautiful.
He's also been doing really well, if I'm correct. If we look at his statistics,
No
4-4,
losses.
4 wins, 4 draws.
Where are you looking at?
No, it's 3-3 in the 3-3 in the
3
league.
wins, 3
He had a
losses.
couple of spin matches, which is what you're
Yeah,
looking at.
yeah.
You
I
take
look
it
at
as well.
all statistics.
Heck, he's doing well, man. You know who else is doing well? Diving Hawks, top of the division right now. Thalaric.
They're posting all their videos of Tuesday. You can watch all the games.
I haven't had a chance to watch him yet, but he's got a strength 4 blitzer. He's got an agi 5 thrower. So basically, that guy just does what he wants with the ball.
2
It's
strength ups and an agi up to start.
and a guard. Don't forget the guard because that's a double.
Where's the guard? I don't see. Oh yeah, there's a guard.
Yep.
Because why not? Yeah, this is
Well,
this.
I'm
I wish
never
I
gonna
could
stop
have these
Kyle.
teams level ups.
But he's playing great, and with a team like that, unless it implodes, it's gonna go places.
Speaking about a team that I kind of almost want to implode because it's ridiculous. The old guard has a strength 5 Saurus. And a movement 7 Saurus because strength
Why
5
not?
wasn't enough.
Why not? This is that kind of league, though. I mean, with this being a perpetual league, most teams are gonna more benefit from not trimming and just going ham on TV than other teams.
Yeah, but these level ups are ridiculous. I don't understand. It's like what?
Oh. Full Metal, you sure you don't want to look at Shawnee's team?
No, I absolutely don't want to look at Johnny's team.
Where they have the unlevel up werewolf and everything's moved about?
I'm not looking at the
Oh
team.
yeah, don't look at it, Metal. Don't do it. Just don't.
He has a movement busted werewolf though.
No, but he's a movement buster mighty blow werewolf. We actually talked about that tonight as well, and it was totally like, you know what, we aren't gonna talk about his team because he told me exactly what he was doing, and I was like, no, I won't entertain it. You can come into my stream and you can BM me, but I will not allow you to BM my videos. And that's how it worked. Speaking of other ridiculous level ups, have you seen Squiggy's team? Squiggy's having an interesting season because I know he's having a bad time right now. He's not winning as much as he hoped he would, but his team is phenomenal. He's got 4 guard linemen.
Oh, that's stupid.
Every single time a lineman level ups, he just rolls doubles. Every time.
Damn.
That's stupid. That Wood Elf team is outguarding everybody else in this league.
That Wood Elf team is outguarding the dwarfs.
That's stupid. I didn't want to look at that.
Well,
and you know what? He's almost got guard on his tree because his tree's 4 out of 6. Just for extra guard.
Now I know he's been upset. Where is he sitting though?
I think he's just upset because he's losing games he feels like he should win, and he doesn't. You know, I can sympathize. I'm not having a good season, and I'm kicking myself. But I think if he sticks with it, the team has all the components to be phenomenal.
I mean, honestly, Shawnee, and this is coming from me.
Squiggy.
Honestly, Squiggy, and honestly, Shawnee, don't be a dick. Squiggy, I kind of screwed everyone in the G-Man because we had so many new coaches, and I tried really, really hard to match up the better coaches in one division and the coaches that I didn't know to worse coaches in a different for all the new ones. So I know some people are having really, really great seasons because I matched them up right, and then some people are having really, really bad seasons because I did not do a very good job.
Implying, Squiggy, is that you shouldn't be in the good coaches.
No, what I'm implying is that everybody in this division is a streamer of some sort and has been playing the game for a very long time that I know of.
A ton of good coaches.
Division 3 is ridiculously stacked, and unfortunately, because we knew who Squiggy was.
Yeah, I put him there.
Yeah, we recognize that name. He's clearly played the game before at some point, and it's like, Division 3 of G-Man is like Division 1 with fresh teams.
It kind of is, and I mean, I don't want to be like, haha, Division 4, you're not as good. It's just, Division 3, I've either A, played you personally, B, watched your streams, or Meadows played with you, or Bleeding Hippies played with you, and they all said, yeah, they're a better coach. If they play with someone that you don't know, they may stomp them into the ground and they will quit because they did not have a good time.
But also, Division 4, you suck, so
yeah.
Up you game.
The thing to look at for Division 3 isn't even the score of the leaderboard. It's the development of these teams.
Mm-hmm.
These teams are starting off amazingly well to go into Div 2 and later seasons.
They've been juicing, sis. I swear to God, someone has been juicing.
The rampant steroid abuse in Div 3.
The rampant steroid abuse across. I mean, we're going to get to other divisions. The rampant steroid abuse in the Rebel right now is upsetting me. I use the new name, by the way, because I noticed that the Reddit changed.
Yeah, I have to spell out Reddit Eternal League, and then I'll put Rebel next to it.
What is it now?
Well, so we've had a couple, not complaints, but constructive criticism that we needed to rebrand a little bit. So on the slow train to rebranding, instead of being called the REL G-Man, we are now the Rebel, Reddit Eternal Blood Bowl League.
Ooh.
And then everything else kind of goes under it. So we have the REL, which is the Americas. We have the G-Man, which is the European. And now we have the Big O, which is the Oceanic. But it all falls under the Rebel.
I like it.
So
yeah, I can't remember who suggested it, but it was a good player.
Rebel makes it sound like a fumble league.
Sage brought it up to my attention, and then he said Rebel, and I think he said someone else said that a long time ago.
Maybe suggested it as well, because I'm pretty sure I've had this conversation with Squiggy. I don't know. Anyway, yes. Let's move to Div 2, guys.
So, looking over at Week 5 on Div 2, we have everyone won, and if they won, it was a shutout. Every game was a shutout.
Everyone won apart from the other half of the division that
they
lost.
Did not win. Exactly.
But every winner won and every loser lost, is what you're trying to say to us right now.
It's
just shutouts.
Across the board.
It's just shutouts across the board. That's kind of crazy. So those are all really big.
More importantly, I'm looking at Week 6, and sorry, Raki, I don't want to rub the salt in, but Heavy Arms have made a comeback. 3-1 over Mr. Raki.
The bringer of silly hats. Let's take a look at the leaderboard of hats.
Because I do want to remind you of how Philbo Baggins' Heavy Arms Light Fingers had been destroyed by Gengar. They got absolutely mullered. And we were talking about this team and like, can they come back? Can they come back? They came back, boys.
Let's take a look at them. Let's give them. Let's
I
give
mean,
them a
they
little.
didn't. They've got like 5 guys on the team, but
Yeah, but like we said, I mean, the 5 guys they have are the 5 important guys. We got Storm Vermin, and then Gutter Runners.
the Storm Vermin with a movement bust, but he's got Claw, which is great.
Hmm.
You know, they've got a really nice.
Ooh.
It's not a bad looking team.
Oh, what's left of it? You're talking about me putting a bright side on things. They've got 6 players.
Yeah, but
Yeah, because Feich, when he comes back, is going to get sacked. But they've also got, and more importantly, they've got 150k in the bank.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they can really, you know, line rats are only 50k. So technically, that's 3 new line rats.
I honestly wouldn't even do that. I would just get rid of everyone but the core, and
Well, what I think he's going to do, because of the way inducements and journeyman work, and the fact that line rats are as good as journeyman, he's probably going to play his next match, and then
Mhm.
whatever bank he gets at the end of the match, that's when he's going to pick him up. Because at this point,
yeah,
he gets those. You know, he's not going to get to 11 players with
no,
purchasing line rats. But if he waits till after the next game, his gut runner comes back and he'll get a bit more money. If he gets like a 5, that's 4 line rats, and suddenly he's got a team again.
yeah.
I want to see a line rat with a dirty player on this team. He's got a block line rat.
I'd like to see a
Yeah,
line rat. Period.
I'd like to see a line rat that can survive more than one. No, I think the problem he's got is you don't really want to pick up dirty player when you can't field an 11-man team, because as soon as you foul the guy out the pitch, you're helping your opponent.
Because you don't have a bench.
Because you don't have a bench. So as soon as you get a guy sent off, you screw yourself.
Yep. So
Another message from our sponsors, Gerber. I know you did it. We talked about it tonight. I know why you've done it, because you can't quite decide whether you want Mighty Blow or Guard on a Blackhawk. But I'm still not looking at your team.
Oh,
Roll your damn level ups.
he
damn.
looks so good. I
Um,
think he plays Gengar next.
He does, and
that's
this
a
is why he
big
can't
match.
decide.
That's a big
Does he
match.
Does he take guard to block? And again, it's because obviously I've been streaming a lot more. I've been talking to a lot of our coaches a bit more now, and I've got a little bit more insight, which is awesome, getting a bit more insight into what people are doing with their teams. But Lord RK, or Gerber, depending on how you know him, he's like, do I take guard on the Blackhawk because then I can stand toe to toe with the strength 4 guys, or do I take Mighty Blow because they've all got AV7 and hopefully I can snap a couple of dudes?
I take Mighty
Gengar's
Blow.
Mighty Blow. Even with four strength ups on Gengar's team,
It
the
doesn't.
extra guard isn't going to matter too much.
I was gonna say you also already have 4 strength 4 players.
Gengar's team is gross.
I know.
I think his strategy is, if you have a lot of guard though, it's a lot harder to block down players, because it's harder for Gengar to get the blocks he needs
Well,
to bring down the orcs to foul them.
the level up's on a Black Orc, and a lot of people have mixed feelings about Black Orc. Some people use them as assist, and others like to hit with them because they're obviously 1 strength stronger, so they get the nice 2 dice by themselves. But I wouldn't mind seeing guard on that player, having block and guard. I mean,
I think guard's nice, but I'd personally go Mighty Blow and just break some knobs.
yeah, that makes sense too.
Gengar's not going to be helping you take people out, because he's actually cutting down. I know this is going to sound crazy to you people, but he's cutting down on the amount of dirty player on his team.
It makes sense.
He's only got actually 2 active for next game.
He hasn't been doing a lot of except for last week when he murdered 2 humans. Not as much murder I've been expecting this season. I can see him cutting down some dirty
He's
players.
already has. If you look at his team, he's only got 3 dirty players.
And one of them's missed next game anyway.
Yeah, his
Especially
kicker.
with so much TV tap on those first 6 players.
This is true. This is something that Gengar's been wrestling with for a while, again, because I've been speaking to him. He just doesn't quite know what he wants to do with the TV value.
It makes sense. I mean, you don't want to get rid of some of your good players, but it's hard to pick who's the key 4 that you're just going to let bloat while you kind of trim the rest. Obviously, I don't know. I'd go down to 1 dirty player. The dirty player kick piece would be the one I would keep, because he's got 2 things that are helpful: kick and dirty player.
But this is Gengar, dude. This is you're not going to stop Gengar fouling.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if you get rid of the other two, it brings down a little bit of TV value, and you still have a bench, and you can still foul with a bench. You don't need Dirty Player. Dirty Player is helpful, but it doesn't. It's not the game's not like you can't foul.
With how much he fouls, I'd keep 2.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'd probably keep 2. But take a quick look
Especially
at the leaderboard. The story is very much about Gerber and maybe Orc work versus Gengar.
Oh, that's
both
the
5 wins.
match. That's the match. Whoever, I mean, only one person's getting to go to the playoffs, and their season's almost over. So this is a huge match for them. Like super huge, because after this, it's over.
That sounded very kind of final.
It is.
Over.
They all die. They all have to take the little cyanide caps I put in their teeth that they didn't know about. It's in your contract. When you click the little agree button in Blood Bowl, there's a sub note on there, and it's like, if you are in the Rebel League, Gamba may or may not put cyanide chips in your teeth.
Or your teeth. Maybe even your teeth.
Maybe even your teeth. Teeth. Anything that starts with the letter T.
Oh my god, look at... Okay, sis, I don't know if you've looked at this for a while. Just look at the Bone Breakers. If you want to talk about juicing, just look at the Bone Breakers.
Oh yeah, they're nuts.
What the... Try not to curse on your stream. Oh, what is that?
It's a Christmas tree.
They are on their way to reveling just King of Cosmos and his blow. But this is all just stat ups. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself.
It's working though. He's actually has a pretty good season right now.
What do you mean? Of course it's working. He's got what? 4 agi ups, a strength up, 2 movements,
an armor on a troll just for giggles.
You mean when I get a bunch of stat ups, it's gonna work for me?
Yeah.
This just in. Use a 10 and all that, guys.
Yeah. Just roll 10s. What are you guys doing? You haven't done that? Roll 12s and 10s.
And a thrower that can actually move.
I'm gonna say something else as well. Something I'm really happy to hear about, because some kind of wizard was in the stream again tonight.
Yeah.
He's got a Mighty Blow Werewolf, dude. He's got some development. He's got a Mighty Blow Werewolf. He's got a Guard White. He's still missing a Flesh Golem, but he's not. Well, he's actually really far off the Flesh Golem, but
yeah,
he's got a Mighty Blow Werewolf, which is super important on Necros.
Yeah, that might be a reason to keep the team.
This was a rough division to start a fresh team in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we know he screwed him. He knows he got screwed, and he's taking it like a champion, because Wizard is just a great guy.
He's just happy not to be in Div 1. Let's just put it like
he's
that.
He's happy not to be in Div 1, and he's really happy to be playing Necro.
Yeah. One more team I want to give a look at, because they got really upset that I didn't look at them last time, is the AB7 Dwarfs. Random Boy.
Random Boy has got an awesome Berserker, because he's got Mighty Blow Piling On, which is exactly what you need. He's appears to have... Oh no, he's still got his Jump Up Wolf, which is in... We will not talk about that, because we all know that was the thing. And we mentioned it every time. He's got a Guard Runner, which is really good. I mean, it's a nice looking team. Apart from the fact that someone broke his Yeti.
Yeah, someone broke his Yeti, and that's why he can't have nice things.
He's only missed next game, but he's still missing a game.
He's top 3, which is not bad, which means he is jockeying for
What do you mean not bad? Top 3 out of 10 is actually really good.
Yeah, you know, it's not bad.
That right there is a bronze medal, yeah, at the Olympics.
It's not, it's not bad.
he gets to stand on the podium, all right.
In any league where you're not full of so many gross teams, that's a great team.
Yeah, that's his problem, and I think that's Humanly Bear's problem, who have a really nice Mighty Blow Tackle Blitzer and are really keeping their TV down, which I really like. I like what Humanly Bear are doing, but they're just... And Haringzord is in this division, who's awesome and has loads of Mighty Blow and Guard and a big old broken Deathroller.
Well,
he's got a Niggle Deathroller, which has got to be everyone's favorite target, right?
I was gonna say
everyone loves blocking Deathroller.
I worry about Humanly Bear because they're right now in the running for promotion, but going to Div 1 with that team is going to be scary.
Unless, as I said, Kiara Crow is just doing a phenomenal job of managing TV.
Which is possible, but it's still scary.
Well, humans are pretty dangerous.
I know.
Dead after facing Gengar probably has something to do with that.
No, to be fair, they've always been managing their TV though. Yes, admittedly, Gengar helped, but that's just what Gengar does.
Yeah, I agree. All right, well, let's jump over to Div 1, the big div, where the big boys do their things.
And me.
And you.
I don't think you can call them the big boys if you're looking at bone breakers. Give one.
All right. So,
okay, I'm going to talk about why we call them the big boys. We've got a 3-0 Shadow Hill Cowboys over Pemple 4 Chargers, and we've got a 4-0 Mount Lamanizer over Orican Remnants. That's a 4-0 with a lizard team. Yes, admittedly, it's the most ridiculous lizard team you've ever seen in your entire life. And Kejaru's I love you and hate you with equal measure. And you're not even here to see it because you're over in... Oh, where is he right now? He's in some ridiculous part of the world that's not here.
he's in Vietnam.
Romania?
Vietnam.
Yeah, some ridiculous part of the world that's not here.
That's right. He forfeits this game up here, right? Against Reddit Red Dota.
Yeah, which I'm sure, Hamboy's going to be happy about. Because, Hamboy's a great coach. Hamboy would probably win that. Sorry, Kejaroos, he probably would. He's an amazing coach.
Yeah, he is.
But he'd probably take a kick in doing it, because I didn't exactly go easy on Hamboy this week. I did some damage to Hamboy's team. In fact, I want to put this out there. I killed the last remaining original Meepo.
Very nicely done.
Yeah. I see it's gone.
And it had guard as well.
But he collected a lot of SPP.
Oh yeah, it was a very hard.
Both of you collected quite a bit of SPP in that game.
Yeah, it was a brutal match. We beat the crap out of each other, and it actually was almost a draw until I fluffed a pickup in a couple of tackle zones, and then we rolled. I had RG5 sure hands, screwed it up on both pickups, and then the ball bounced back onto me, and I screwed up the catch, and then I screwed up a team reroll on the catch. I was a little bit salty. But we really pushed each other to the limit. It was actually a really good game. And Julius killed somebody, not just hurt them. He actually got a dead.
Nice.
Very nice. Shadow Hill Cowboys is just Sandun is a beast.
Yes, Sandun is monstrously good. I mean, look at he's now at 30 TV.
Yeah. Fresh team last season to Super Bowl winner. His 2 draws this season are against great teams.
Not only that, dude, but again, he's actually played a season and a half and has over 2,000 TV on a team.
Well, you know what's sad is that I'm pretty sure this is his last season with this team, because he's going over to the Big O. But I'm terrified to see what new team he rolls for the Big O and what happens. Yeah,
he's got 2 RG5 blitzers. He's got a strength 4 Witch Elf. He's got an RG5 lineman as well, because, having 2 RG4 is just not enough on a team.
Obviously not.
And I mean, I actually remember the Witch Elf getting plus strength because he actually messaged me and said, yeah, we screwed up and we couldn't confirm the round. Can you just log in real quick and confirm the round, because I'm about to get plus strength on a Witch Elf? And then roll plus strength on a Witch Elf. So I think his dad might work for the internet.
And he's got a healthy heap of tackle, which you need in this league.
If we get into it, and it turns out Sandun's father is like Nethios or something from Cyanide.
It makes sense.
I'm just saying. All right. I'm still losing to bye week 1, by the way.
That's really, really bad.
Thanks, man.
And I don't know how. You can't.
I'm actually behind the team that's conceded 6 times.
Gman Div 1 needs more murder. All this TV, nobody's imploding. It needs more
It's
murder.
coming.
Even
it's
Gengar. Demu's team is getting better and better as well. Because, I mean, look at stuff. Just go to the Orican Remnants. Dude, go to the Orican Remnants. Look at Staticor, his runner. Now has plus move, plus edge.
See, this is why G-Man has the advantage in the Super Bowl.
Because all of our guys juice?
All your guys juice, and nobody's killing each other like they should be.
Well,
Um,
you know what? The Pemblefort Chargers did a number on my team. They killed like half. They killed. I think I lost 4 guys in one game against Pemblefort Chargers.
Agi 4 movement run. It's gross.
yeah, well, here's one thing. You will be getting murder. It's coming in the form of Gengar. And there's nothing you can do to stop it this time.
Yep.
I
Gangar's
protected
gonna be joining you all.
I protected you all for one season, and now the floodgates
hey.
are open.
Hey sis, check out Dreamify's team because Dreamify's got a few guard pieces as well. Because people don't seem to know how to roll normals when they level up around here, around these
Going
parts.
Corsairs is one of my favorite teams in this league.
They've got 4 guard.
You know, just like a Wood Elf team somewhere down in the division.
Just casual, man. Just like, yeah, double it up.
I really like this.
You know who else has 4 guard, by the way? Who else has 4 guard? Heretics of Lilith. Because apparently, again, rolling singles is very, very difficult.
Yeah. I mean, why roll
Well,
singles when you don't have to? Just get guard on everyone.
And it's worthy of note, I'm playing Heretics next week.
Well,
That
Godspeed.
Witch Elf
I was gonna
coming
say
for you.
good luck on getting the bounty.
No, it's me versus Hasadrian.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn about the rest of the results. I
that's
don't
the
give
bounty.
a damn about my team. I am going to kill Hasadrian if it kills my team.
Now I'd like to get down to the brass tacks before we end this division's video, or this league's video. You and probably Dreamify are both stepping down after this season. I mean, I know you can't speak for Dreamify, but what are you thinking about going as? I know you are not having fun anymore with the Green Bay Packmasters.
I think I've just got to a point where I'm bored of a team that has so much potential, and you know, we are the spoon. We're getting the wooden spoon this season. It's a fact. Ceres is even already talking about what color he wants to paint.
I'm thinking pink sparkles with streamers at the end.
Dude, I will mount that on my wall.
Until you have to give it away.
I am not afraid, dude. I will mount that on my wall. I'll buy a new one and send it on.
Ooh.
No, I'm kidding. I will clearly send on the right spoon. But I will buy a replica of the spoon. That's how much it matters.
So much
But no,
potential.
I want goblins, but let's face it, they're not coming anytime soon.
Real
I'm
quick,
considering Nurgle, but I just don't know right now.
Nurgle's the greatest. Play Nurgle. Nurgle's the greatest team ever. You should play Nurgle.
In all honesty, there's probably going to be a lot of call coming in my future, and maybe on my streams over the next couple of months till I decide, because I'm going to play around with some teams. And
Yeah.
sells.
I feel you. I've been doing the same thing. I really want the joke teams. It's been killing me. Everyone I've talked to when I play Cole matches, and everyone I talk to on stream, which I know is not very often, guys, and I'm sorry, but they're always like, "Who do you coach?" And I'm like, "The bad teams." And they're like, "What do you mean?" And I'm like, "I want halflings. I want ogres. I want goblins. Give me tier 3."
Yeah, tier 3 are not tier 3 to me. They're my boys. They're goblins with chainsaws and loonies and pogo sticks and bombs and just fun.
Yeah.
It is missing a little bit in Blood Bowl 2.
Well, I will say this is something, and this will be the last thing before we cut this video because I don't want to drag them on too long. They're doing a really good job that every time they roll an update or every time a new team comes in, if you notice, they're starting to throw in more and more star players, which is one of the big concerns for me in Chaos Edition, that we had so few star players. I went and looked and I was like, oh, Willow's in here now? That's awesome. I love Willow. I mean, she's not great, but it's really cool because that means when the Amazons come out, they'll also have Willow as an option, which they didn't have in Chaos Edition.
We need Puggy, man. We need Puggy Bacon Breath.
Oh, yeah.
Before we move on, not your last point. You said if we're going to talk about a game, it's got to be amazing.
But yeah, what's up?
4-0 for Mount Lamia Cold Bloods in Week 6.
Yeah, but have you seen Mount Lamanai's team?
It's just going to get disgusting.
It's already disgusting. It's just going to get worse.
I mean,
He's got two Agi 4 skinks and 2 Movement 9 skinks.
One of the sprint. It's great.
I don't like looking at this team. It makes me sad.
I love to hate Kezurus. Kezurus, I like to think is one of the guys I'm closer to in this division. You know, we chat crap all the time and we get on really well.
You know what? That hurts, Metal. That hurts.
God, You're not in this division. Dude.
I'm in all the divisions. Actually, technically I am. If you look at the leaderboard, and I'm beating you. So.
Hey, how does screw you sound? How does that sound, my friend?
And I haven't
How
even
does
played a
that
single
sound?
match yet.
Bye
So.
week 1.
Gamba.
In all fairness, I missed like 2 weeks due to being sick, and I may have won one of those.
That's true. That's true. I'll give you that. I've missed 6 weeks though. So.
I like excuses too.
Alright, boys and girls. I know this was kind of quick, but we're trying to keep the video lengths on these down and trying to just do quick highlight and bulletins. So we will see you guys over in the REO videos that you probably won't watch because you're not in those divisions.
And also, I have just finished streaming for like 8.5 hours before this, so I'm kind of tired.
You're not allowed to be tired, sorry.
Okay.
Yep.
Not bad.
Alright, farewell everyone.
Stay classy,
Classy.
folks. Yay, we got a catchphrase.
Hey!